Hey guys, welcome to Outlaw Edge. All right, here we go on a rant again. This is gonna be a good one. I'm gonna bitch about some stuff right now. You guys can listen to it or you don't have to, it don't matter. But it just cracks me up. So this car that we're doing has been here forever. And one of the things is we gave the guy an estimate. Now this is the thing that makes me mad. When you own a hot rod shop or a custom car shop or whatever, you give somebody an estimate and they just stick to it. They're like, no, that's how much it is. No, that's not how much it is. It's an estimate. We're gonna work on your car. It might be this much money. It might not be this much money. It might be a lot more. It might be a lot less. We don't know yet until you get in there and figure out what it is. And perfect example, there's this car here and I'm looking at it. I'm not gonna show it on pictures or nothing like that. We start messing around with it and they're like, oh, it's absolutely flawless underneath and it's in primer. And I'm like, okay, yeah, well, no car is flawless underneath. Just like a couple other cars we had a while back that we had to do, and they bite you in the ass because they, the car comes in, it's got paint, it's got Bondo, fiberglass, body filler all over the thing, and it's got primer and paint and everything else all over it. And if it's not in bare metal and it comes in your shop, don't do an estimate, don't do a quote, don't do nothing. Be like, hey, it's gonna be this much money, because this is what we do now. It's gonna be this much money before we even touch the car, before we even look at it. Do you want us to paint it or you don't want us to paint it? It's gonna be 2,500 bucks down in our hand before we even touch the car. And then when we get the car stripped and it's down to bare metal, then we'll talk. Then we'll start talking about metalwork and fabrication and what needs to be done to the car. This car comes in, perfect example. The car comes in, let me set my tripod up, hold on. All right, that's better, because I wanted to drink my tea. So anyways, this car comes in and we start pulling all the parts off of it, have our employees strip it down to bare metal, and oh my God, the rockers are gone. They've been replaced by some professional that, I don't even want to get into that mess. There's parts on the firewall where you can see where the welds are, where there's floors that are sheet metal screwed, riveted, and tacked into place from another car. And the floors drop down and go into the rockers. Underneath the seats are gone. You can see where somebody put some sheet metal in there and beat it down and welded it. It looks like it was welded with like an arc welder. Quarter panels are wrecked. Both doors are wrecked. Driver doors wrecked. Like the roof looks like somebody walked on top of the car. On and on and on and on and on. Get the car down to bare metal, and then you're just like, now what do I do? You can't give people estimates. You can't give them quotes. You have to, and that's the other thing is people are like, oh, I love what you guys do, and I want to own a hot rod shop, and I'm going to start a shop and all this crap, and I'm going to have a body shop and whatever. No, you don't. It's not fun. It's a freaking joke nowadays because people are, I almost said the word, but people are assholes. And what happens is they want you to work on their car, but they're freaking weekend warriors where they're out trying to do stuff with their car and they don't know what they're doing. So they jack it all up, or they buy some pile of crap and they want to bring it to you and have you paint it. And it's a freaking mess, And then you end up spending so many hours on it. That's why these body shops nowadays, that do deer hits and crashes and wrecks on these newer cars, that's why they do what they do. They bring the cars in, newer stuff, pull the fenders off, pull the hood off. They can either order them already painted and put them on the car and out the door they go, or they could slap a fender on it, paint the fender, paint the bumper, and out the door they go. Quick, fast turnaround, boom, boom, boom. You get these cars that have to be done right, because if not, I shouldn't even say that, because you do some of the cars you do right and people still talk crap on you and trying to wreck your reputation or whatever, But because that's happened to us in the past too. And like I said, I'm not going to say no names. Karma, that's all I got to say. Karma will get you. But anyways, some of these people, they have these body shops. They won't do, and I don't want to say restorations, but that's what it ends up being, because by the time you get the old cars apart, then you think you're going to paint the car and you're painting the body. Well, you're not. You end up tearing the whole thing apart, because then you have to pull the seats out, and then you have to pull the steering column out, and then you have to pull the dash out, just so you can get to all this stuff, so you can weld in new panels without setting the car on fire. You have to pull the interior out. Well, if you pull the interior out, you got to put it back in. You pull the glass out, you got to put it back in. Then, you know, if the firewall's all wrecked and you have to get underneath the firewall and weld in all new sheet panels and stuff, well, the motor's got to come out. So by the time you're done, you might as well do a full restoration, and you just ate all that stuff that, you know, you were like, oh yeah, we're just gonna do a paint job on the car. And anyways, it ends up biting you in the ass. But there are some awesome fabricators out there. There's some awesome body men and whatever. And the thing is it's, you know, they're always telling Heidi and I that they're like, you know, oh, I want to start a hot rod shop and a body shop and do this and do what you guys are doing, whatever. And I'm just thinking, well, more power to you. Good luck. Hope it works out. It's not like it used to be. You know, you used to be able to take a car into a shop and they'd say, it's this much money an hour, time and material. And now people don't even know what time and material means. Every time we tell people what time and material is, they just look at you like a freaking deer in the headlights. They have no clue what you're talking about. And then there's the people that, well, let me explain what time and material is. Time and material, to a lot of people that don't know what it is, you know, you get the time that you put in on the car, the hours. Say if you put in, you know, 30 hours on that car, you're getting paid for the hours. And then the material, you use primer, you use tape, you use Bondo, body filler, glazing putty, whatever, welding rod, anything and everything that you use on their car gets charged to that job. They're paying for it. It's consumables. They have to pay for it. Nowadays, people want the paint for free, the primer for free, the labor for free. They want everything for free. They want to bring you your car and give you like $200 and you do a full restoration. That's what it ends up being. And I have people all the time that are like, you know, we'll give them a quote on like, we're like, you know, I think your car's going to use about 1.5 gallons of paint, you know, 2 gallons of clear, this and this and this, and that's kind of an estimate. It might be a little bit more, it might be a little bit less. And then you give them the price for the paint that you had to go pay $1,000 for, and then you try to mark up that paint about 25 or 30%, so you know, you get a little bit more money out of it, or, you know, make a little bit of money on the paint, so you make some money on something. And they're like, well, why is the paint so much? Why is the primer so much? The gallons of primer that just went in your car, we're paying almost $200 a gallon for that crap. It's high quality stuff. It's not, you know, like we had one guy that went, he brings us this primer and he's like, yeah, you know, I'm not going to spend that much money, because I told him what to go pick up, and he goes to pick it up. He picks up some other crap and he's like, well, Napa had this. I'm like, it's freaking primer for a tractor. Well, I don't care. It's good primer. They told me it was good primer. Oh, they told you it was good primer. Well, yeah, Napa's going to tell you that. But it's not automotive primer. That's going to bite you in the ass later. And it bit him in the ass later. And guess whose name is on that truck, car, whatever. It just pisses you off, you know, and that's my rant for the day. You know, if you guys are seriously thinking about doing something, dot your I's, cross your T's, you know, don't let the stuff bite you in the ass, and stay away from the freaking restoration work. Because that's, you know, if somebody brings you a body that's in bare metal and it's just the body itself and they want some stuff done to it, you know, that's all fine and dandy, because then you can kind of see, hey, it's in bare metal. I see it has no floors, no rockers, no cab corners. You know, there's no, the quarters are all wrecked. They need to be replaced, whatever. And, you know, go from there. Be like, you know, hey, I think it's going to be about this much money, but what we're going to do is we're going to start charging you, and, you know, have them sign a contract or whatever. And, it's just a pain in the ass. But it's nice, because this year, like I told Heidi, this year is our year. No more of that crap. It's going away. No more customers. We will not do customer work at all. Don't even ask. I had a couple customers call yesterday. They're like, hey, I want to get this done or whatever. Oh, I don't care. Too bad. Sucks for you. Take it somewhere else. Yeah, but I want you guys to do it. I see your work and blah, 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 and I really like it, and I want you to do it. Not my problem. Take it somewhere else. Take it down the road to Joe's shop, because it's not going to come here. But But anyways, that's enough of that rant. I'm already 8 minutes into it. I didn't even want it to be a long video. But I found a new channel on YouTube, and it's pretty cool. His channel name is Rusted Reject. Rusted Reject. And it's pretty cool. I mean, he's doing this, I'm not really sure what the thing is that he's building. I was looking at it kind of like a trike thing. It's got like 2 wheels in the front, 1 in the rear or whatever. And he showed like some racer thing on his little avatar thing up top on his channel, which I see what he's doing. He's trying to do one of those little racer deals. Oh, excuse me. But anyways, I want to do some shout outs real quick. And first off, I want to say Michael Knight. I was just on Voxer with him. I was talking to Michael Knight, and we were yakking back and forth. And his channel is Michael Knight, and it's spelled Michael, M-Y-K-O, Michael Knight. And I will try to put the links down below, or Heidi will, if she has time, if I decide to load this video or whatever. And I was talking to him, and he's gonna start a YouTube channel. He hasn't opened the channel yet. He's doing some videos and whatever right now, and he's always leaving comments on our channel with my buddy Wayne Reynolds, and he's doing some videos right now, and pretty soon he'll be loading some videos on YouTube. And when he does, I'll try to start tagging him more and start doing some more videos on his YouTube channel or whatever, so we can get over there and support these guys. It's a small community that we support on YouTube, you know, because you got the big guys that have, you know, 500,000 subs and whatever. Well, it's nice to build up the smaller communities and have like a family on here, you know. It's really cool. And don't get me wrong, I got a lot of good friends on YouTube, and I try to support them. So Matt the Scrap Whisperer, if you guys haven't checked out his channel, he's got an awesome channel. Go over and check him out. Awesome guy, does some great fabrication. Guy's hilarious, really funny, and he's got some, you know, just a great sense of humor. He's over in Arizona, probably boiling right now while we're freezing. And he does a whole bunch of like tractors and little shop projects and stuff, and just a good dude. So go check out Matt the Scrap Whisperer. My buddy Lefty, his YouTube channel name is Mill Creek Fab Shop. He's a goofball, but the guy's an awesome fabricator, and he's building this trike setup on his fab table. And he's got a really neat little shop, really cool little setup. And you know, he's taking what he has and he's making something really badass out of it. And it's nice that, you know, to, like I said, to support the smaller guys, you know. So if you guys can go over there and check out his channel, support him, sub him, and you know, throw the guy some love. Excuse me. One of the other goofballs on here, and his wife's a psychopath, so it's really hard to. I know it's hard for him to talk to me and stuff because he's got some problems with his or his girlfriend. You know, she's a little. Hi, Michelle. But DG Retro Customs. Go check his channel out on YouTube. It's DG Retro Customs. And he's got some really awesome content on his channel. And he's moving right now, trying to get set up in another shop. He's working on getting another unit. And he does a lot of like tool tips and like fender wells and rockers and stuff, you know, rust repair on cars and stuff. And the guy's really good, like super good. So go check him out and give him a bad time and tell him I sent you guys over there. Our other channel is NZ Mopar. If you guys haven't checked out our other channel, go over and check out Glenn Rid, the Noisy Plick. It's NZ Mopar. Tell him we said hi. We sent you over there. And he's doing a badass 1925 Studebaker, what would that thing be? Touring convertible right now. And he's doing the restoration on that, and it's turned out really cool. Right now he's in the stages of mocking it all up and getting ready to build some parts for it and stuff and getting everything ready so he can blow it apart and do the body work and whatever. If you do watch some of his back videos, he does some stuff on a really cool Jaguar, and just a good dude. Really nice channel. He's got some real mellow videos that are fun to watch, and he's got a funny sense of humor. The guy's a goofball just like us, but it's NZ Mopar. And one of the wackos on our community, which is one of my favorite, the guy's hilarious. If you guys have not checked out Ralphie Knucklehead on YouTube, please go check him out. It's Ralphie's Customs or Ralphie Knucklehead on YouTube. And the guy is a genius. Like, every time I watch his channel, I see something that I'm just like, holy crap, that's really cool. And he was actually saying that about me, about my channel, but I'm like, no, hell no, I'm watching your channel, you know? And he's doing some cool stuff on the lathe. Like the other night, he made some centering jigs for some drill bits and stuff for his lathes. He's doing some milling machine work, but he's building custom bikes that are just off the chain. And like right now, he just built the whole back section of a hardtail on a Sportster, and he built the axle plates and everything, and just his work is top notch. And a good dude. And he's hilarious. You guys will like his videos. He's funny as hell. And I like it. Ralphie, don't change a thing. You're perfect, brother. But anyways, if you guys could go check out those channels. Like I said, it's Rusted Reject, Mill Creek Fab Shop, DG Retro Customs, NZ Mopar, Michael Knight, and Ralphie's Customs. And like I said, Michael Knight won't have his channel open yet, but get ready next couple weeks or whatever, he'll start his channel and get it all going and stuff. So he'll put some videos up. But Ralphie's Customs, you guys go check him out. Anyways, I'll get the hell out of here. Got a lot of stuff to do. Gonna be a long day. Appreciate you guys watching. Later.